Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video I'll be going over stocks that you should watch for next week. And before we get into this video, please, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Let's get into it. So the first stock on today's watch list is going to be Tesla. So Tesla is looking really interesting for the past about 2-3 weeks now. I've been seeing Tesla consolidate just right here, forming this flag right here, and it will be interesting to see where Tesla is going to head with them within the next about 2 weeks or 3 weeks. So we saw a sharp rejection just right around this resistance level around 700. So around 700 is a very key level for Tesla, and Tesla has been rejecting anytime price gets into the 700 area. So it was really no surprise on why Tesla got rejected on Thursday. So going forward, what should you be looking at? So firstly, I think you should probably expect Tesla to bounce just right around 650, because around 650 has been a price level where Tesla bounces quite a lot from, if you can see right here on the chart. The one thing you should also take into consideration is the Nasdaq. So I mean, the Nasdaq is looking really strong now at this moment, and we recently just broke out of this flag here. So I expect the Nasdaq to continue, except there's any negative catalyst that could potentially pull the Nasdaq or the overall market back. But I certainly think the Nasdaq can continue, and if the Nasdaq continues going up, then Tesla will most likely follow the Nasdaq, and 650 is a level watching for Tesla, or probably a dip around 620. That would be, I think, a decent price to get into Tesla once again. But Tesla is looking very nice, and if we could probably see a dip into 650 or 620 and a push up, then a move above 700 would be very key for Tesla. Then we could see Tesla potentially trend and move back up. So the next stock in the watch list is GEVO. So GEVO is looking really nice here. As you can see, we've been in this range for about 2 weeks or 3 weeks now, and we have been trading just inside the range, and we saw a very heavy bounce around here last week, which was very good. And now we are approaching this very key resistance around just shy of 1050 area. So moving forward, one thing I would like to see on GEVO is a move above 1050. So one question, so the big question to ask is, are we going to see a gap up above 750, or are we going to see this thing pull back before going up, or maybe consolidate a little bit before going up? Only time will tell. So I'd like to see a gap above 1050. Then if you see a gap above 1050, I'll probably look for entries to play the continuation play to the upside, because if we could gap up, or if we could break 1050, there's a potential for us to move towards $12-13 area, and this would be very good for a swing trade or even a day trade, just depending on how strong the market is. But I probably don't think this will continue next week. If not upper week, you'll probably see this thing decide where it wants to go. Well, as for now, we have this key resistance level just right around here, so 1045, and we have this strong support level around here. So we are still in the range. So it pays to be more patient. Nothing has to happen in the market. Just have to be a little bit more patient to kind of like take this type of trades, because you get caught trying to take the breakout and this thing just fake you out and move back into this range. So wait for proper confirmation before looking to get in. But we just recently broke this downtrend, and we are consolidating just right above it, and I think we could see a continuation play probably next week or next 2 weeks. So moving on, the next stock on the watch list is Woozy. So Woozy has been really hot, and Woozy has been seeing a lot of buying lately. So around here, right, technically there's probably not a lot going on, but if you move into the 1 hour, you can see a heavy support level just right around here, heavy support level here, and now we are just right around this level here where price have previously reacted very well around this level. So around $24 price have reacted around $24 very well. So I think we'll most likely hold 24 before moving up, because there've been a strong momentum in this name, and I think Woozy can be one that could really squeeze. Looking at this looks really good, and probably if you can see, let me if you can see just a break, just I think Woozy can really squeeze. We have a resistance level just right around $27, so you should keep that in mind. There's a strong resistance level around here, so I think we'll most likely see a breakout of this consolidation and test of $27 before we probably see what will happen next. But $27 is a level to watch. We could probably see a pullback from here and consolidation before moving up. But Woozy is certainly a name that I'm watching closely. I'm really watching, because I think Woozy can really squeeze. So the next stock on watch list is X, ticker symbol X. So I really like how X is playing currently. We have seen a recent breakout of a very key level, very strong resistance level. If you go into the weekly, you can see it right here. Probably not a strong close last week, but we saw the break just right around that key resistance level. So I've been seeing price rejects from this level for the past year and a few years now, and we just recently broke above it. And if you look at this looks like it wants to pull back. Now what are the levels to watch? I put out 2460. So 2460 is a support level that I've been holding, I think on Thursday. So 2460 held strongly. I think we'll most likely break this, or probably bounce and fill the bounce, then break below it and come back to test this $24 area. So I'll be looking for a dip on X most likely. I won't be looking to trade this thing now. I think we could see a bounce from this level. Like I said, we could see a bounce, and price will most likely hold that bounce before moving up, or we could see this thing break below here, look to test this area right around here, consolidate before moving up. Well, it's very interesting, and this is certainly something that I think could squeeze a lot, and this is worth watching in my opinion. So diving into the 1 hour, there are different levels to watch. We have $22 level, we have this 23 50 levels, and we have this 24.50. So I think waiting for a dip will be the best move on this name. They're still just in this little downtrend here. I think we could most likely going to break this and pull back, but a dip is certainly what will favor more in this type of trade, and I'll be looking to swing trade this in the next couple days or week, who knows. So the next on watch is American Airlines. So we have been seeing a lot of strength in the airlines, most especially American Airlines. As you can see, price have been trending fantastically. And if you move into American Airlines closely, you can see a key resistance level just right around 24.30 levels. I think we'll most likely see a dip into 23 before moving up. So a dip into 23 will probably be the one I'll be looking for. So a dip into 23 will be a buy for me for the next leg up. That would be the best move for me, just because I just want to buy the dip just so I can put my stop in a reasonable range. So I think American Airlines could continue, AAL could continue definitely, and I think we could see a move into $30 probably in the next few weeks or months. Who knows? Only time will tell once again. But This has been trending very well, and I think a dip into $23 would be a very good dip, or we could most likely see this gap up above 24.50. If you see a gap above 24.50, that's a very good gap up continuation play. The gap and go above 24.50. I think that's a very good play. But if you see a dip right around $23 level, is a very good level to buy the dip on American Airlines. So you should certainly watch this. American Airlines will continue if we keep seeing the airlines trend. So next up on the watch list is apps. So apps is a bit tricky here. We have not been making high highs, neither have we been making lower lows. So it's very interesting because we are forming this flag pattern here. I certainly think we are probably going to consolidate next week too, but this is certainly one that I'll be watching for probably this month, and it's very interesting to see how apps will play. But still, like I said, there's no confirmation whatsoever. This thing could push up and this thing could push down. No one knows what is going to happen. Like I said, we don't know what's going to happen. We just have to create a plan and go according to our plan. So at this moment, apps is certainly not something to trade right now. Just because of the fact that there's no direction. We're not making high highs and we're not making lower lows. But I think if we see a break above 90, and I think that it will be very good. So a break above $90 level will be very good. But I think we will certainly consolidate still next week before we see any move higher. There's really nothing much going on apps, but this is certainly one to watch. Right here, as you can see, we are consolidating, and this is a very good consolidation that I really like. So the next one on the watch list is MVIS. So MVIS is very interesting right now because we saw a very strong move Wednesday due to a news on Microsoft, and this was some sort of a sympathy play on MVIS. So we saw a very strong move with a very bullish close on Wednesday, but we couldn't hold it the next day, and we saw a sharp pullback. But this is still certainly something to watch, and I think we have a very strong level around 1930. As you can see, price gotten into this level and got rejected heavy right here, got rejected heavy right here, and right here again. So this is a very strong level, and I think a break above this, a break above 20 would be very good for a squeeze higher. I think this could happen probably in 2 weeks time or anytime soon. But this is certainly a stock to watch, and I think this will be very interesting, and this could really be a very good move. As you can see, we saw this strong double bottom right here. There was very heavy buying pressure around here. If you can see the volume spike, I think we'll most likely consolidate for about some weeks before we see a move up. But like I said, the move above 20 is what I'm watching. As you can see, I have my alert set. The move above $20 level is a very good move for this, and we could probably see this squeeze even higher. So that will be the end of the video, and those are the stocks I'll be watching for next week. And if you enjoyed the video, please make sure you like, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Also, comment down below the stocks you've been watching, or comment down below what stock you want me to break down. Once again, drop a sub if you're new. Thank you.